Hindi nyo siya minention talaga.
Your Honor, hindi mo
Was it purposely na hindi mo siya minention or an honest mistake na hindi mo siya na-mention?
Sorry, Your Honor, wala naman kami sa investigation, so we were just instructed to deliver sa beneficiary. Yun lang po yung trabaho namin.
Okay. Sige, let me leave this point. But Senator Recto asked you point blank, kanina nyo binigay, and you said, Wei Kang Shu, which is right.
Yes, we can
And then you refused to provide other information, which is that Mr. Kim Wong was present.
Your Honor, it was not asked before if
Okay.
Mr. Kim Wong was present. So,
Okay. So was Mr. Kim Wong present in all of the deliveries of cash?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was one of this done in your house?
Yes, Your Honor.
When Mr. Kim Wong went to your house, kasama ba niya si Mr. Wei Kang Shu?
Yes, Your Honor.
At may kasama pa siyang ibang mga players.
Madaming tao, Your Honor.
5, 10 people?
No, siguro mga 5 to 6 people.
At di mo alam yung pangalan nila. But they seem like they're of Chinese descent.
Opo.
Okay. Mr. Kim Wong, sa mga panahon na pumunta kayo sa bahay ni Mr. Bautista and Mr. and Mrs. Bautista, kasama niyo si Mr. Wei Kang Shu?
Hindi po.
Sino kasama mo?
Ako lang po mag-isa.
So right now, sinasabi mo nagsisinungaling sila Mr. and Mrs. Bautista?
Hindi ko po masabi. Tanong niyo po.
Hindi, kasabi nila, marami daw kayo. Kasama mo si Mr. Wei Kang Shu, may kasama kayong 5 players of Chinese descent.
Ako lang po mag-isa.
All the times that you had gone to the houses of the Bautista since February, pupunta ka ba before February sa bahay mo na nila?
Never po.
Never, okay. Nung mga panahon pumunta ka sa bahay nila,
Opo.
for the record, under oath, sinasabi mo, mag-isa ka lang.
Opo.
Wala kang ibang kasama.
Wala po.
Meron ka bang kasama sa kotse? Nung
Ano po?
Pero hindi sila bumaba.
Bumaba. Kung sakali po, hindi pumasok.
Sino-sino yung mga yun?
Driver ko po. Tsaka tao ko.
Under oath, they will say na mag-isa ka lang.
Opo. Pumasok po. Ako lang po.
Kayo naman, Mr. Bautista, kung tanungin po namin yung mga tao sa bahay ninyo, will they say that there was Mr. Kim Wong, Mr. Wei Kang Shu, and 5 other players?
Your Honor, nasa labas lang po sila.
Sino yung pumasok sa loob ng bahay ninyo to get the cash?
Nilabas po namin yung, yung pera po from the house.
So hindi nakapasok si Mr. Kim Wong sa bahay ninyo? Sa labas lang po siya?
Sa may main door yata.
Okay. Kasi sila may Wei Kang Shu.
Yes, Your Honor.
At may 5 silang kasama.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nakita po ito ng ibang tao sa bahay ninyo? Or baka mga kapitbahay ninyo, nakita ba sila?
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
So maybe not, we don't know. Mr. Wong, ang kwento po ni Mr. and Mrs. Bautista, hanggang pintulan daw po kayo. Kasama ni Mr. Wei Kang Shu at kasama ng 5 pang mga around 5 Chinese people of Chinese descent, no? Hindi po totoo yan.
Hindi po totoo.
Nakapasok ka ba sa bahay nila?
Opo.
Ito na yung tanong ni Senator Bingo na kanina. Pwede mong i-explain on the record na kung ano nakita mo sa loob ng bahay nila? May painting ka ba nakita? May picture? Pagpasok ba living room? May TV?
Maraming painting po.
Maraming painting? May isa kang naalala?
Meron po.
Ano?
Pag tinignan niyo po, yung painting bali po, kaano mo napakalalim po yung daan?
Okay.
Special painting po yun. Malitan po. Pag tinignan mo, parang ang lalim hanggang doon.
Di mo makalimutan yan.
Hindi ko po malimutan.
May ganyan ba kayong painting sa bahay?
Yes, I have a painting. And sir, he's been to the house before. And
Could you speak louder, Mr. Bautista?
he's been to the house before. And when that painting was new, type na type talaga niya. And he was asking me where I got it.
Okay. So nabati na yung painting na yan. Okay. When was he at your house? Previous to these transactions?
Last
2013?
year.
Last year. Why was he at your house? Kayo po ba'y magkaibigan? Meron po kayong business dealings?
He was with a friend who visited the house.
Hindi naman si Wei Kang-shu yung friend niya. Sino po ang kaibigan niya?
Well, his name's been mentioned earlier, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore because a lot of people have been mentioned already. A lot of people are not related to the.
Do you confirm, Mr. Wong, na nakapunta ka na sa bahay po nila bago itong mga transaction na ito?
Totoo po, nalimutan ko po, one time po.
Okay.
Totoo po yun, totoo po.
So, bago mo na ngayon yung sabi mo kanina, nakapunta ka nga sa bahay nila.
Opo, opo. Yung one time na po, tapos sumunod na ito, 1, 2, 3, tatlong beses po.
So, as far as you're concerned, Mr. Wong, merong around 17 to 18 million dollars na nawawala.
Nawawala po.
According to our resource speakers from PhilRem, na-encash po ito at naibigay sa inyo. Is that right, Mr. Bautista and Ms. Bautista? Yan po yung testimony po ninyo under oath
Yes, Your Honor.
na kay Wei Kang-shu ito at na kay Kim Wong. Yan ang sinasabi po ninyo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So obviously, Ms. Abad, this is really right for your further investigation. Let me ask about the money in the casinos. Meron pong 61 million dollars na pumasok po sa casino. Pag sinabi po natin pumasok ito sa treasury ng mga casino. Is that right, Attorney Tan? Or at least for Soler?
Your Honor, with respect to Soler, we received 1.365 billion pesos, Your Honor.
Okay, kasi na-convert na into pesos, no? 1.365.
That's correct.
That's right. Pag sinabing nakapasok, what does it mean?
The amount was transferred from PhilRem's BDO account to Soler's BDO account, Your Honor.
Okay, it's in Soler's video account. Anong nangyari sa pera niyo?
The money was then used as front money by Ding Shi Zi, and then it was used to purchase equivalent amount of non-negotiable chips, Your Honor.
And then?
And
So are the chips at large? Nilaro ba na yung chips? What happened to this?
I'll give the summary, Your Honor.
Attorney Nepomuceno will be asking about Midas next, ha?
Well, to answer the question of where the 1.365 billion that was received from PhilRem by Soler BDO account, we summarized it as follows. Number one, the entire 1.365 billion pesos was used to purchase 1.365 billion worth of premium non-negotiable chips in Soler, and those non-negotiable chips were used and transferred as follows. 903,730,000 worth was transferred to junket operator A in Soler, Your Honor, and was exchanged for equivalent of 903.73 million worth of that junket operator A's non-negotiable chips on instruction of Mr. Ding Shi Zi. Then 100 million
Just a second, Attorney Tan. So, pumasok sa account ninyo, naging chips ng Soler, and then naging chips ng junket, junket operator. Magkaiba ba yung chips na yun?
They're different, Your Honor.
Sorry, could you use the other mic, please? Because nawawala-wala ka sa mic. Sige, Attorney, please explain.
Your Honor, a junket operator A is a fixed room junket operator, so they have their own rooms, and when a junket player plays with them, they issue their separate distinct non-negotiable chips, Your Honor.
Alright. So, ito ba'y currently still in junket operator A chips?
We do not know that, Your Honor, because the junket operator has its own cage. That's the cashier. And so we have no visibility on the transaction of a junket operator's cage between the junket operator and the player, Your Honor.
So hindi natin alam kung na-encash ba ito, nasa account ng junket operator, we don't know. Your Soler does not know.
That's correct, Your Honor. But in our record, that amount was transferred to them.
So, kumbaga napasa na sa kanila, hindi nila alam. In effect,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay. Junket operator A is a Filipino registered junket operator, or is it a foreign entity?
It's a foreign entity, Your Honor, one of the biggest junket operators in the world, operating in Macau and other gaming centers, Your Honor.
I'm gonna ask Attorney Abad next. No? Have you written junket operator A and told them 900 million pesos worth of Bangladesh's money is with you? Nasabi niyo po yun.
We did, Your Honor.
And was there a response?
Yes, Your Honor. They said they've been paid out, and they said we told them that you will be called to a hearing and you'll be asked to explain. And they said they will explain when called, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, if we can invite those junket operators. When they said they were paid out, does that mean they had cashed it already? Sabi mo, they were paid out?
That's what they said.
What does that term mean, paid out?
That it's no longer with them, Your Honor.
So sinasabi po nila, nagalaw na rin nila yung pera yun.
That's how I understand it, Your Honor. Yes.
Attorney Abad, do we have any hold on these foreign corporations that may be in possession of stolen money from another country? Meron ba sa batas natin na pwedeng matigil yung kanilang account, ma-freeze yung kanilang mga operations dahil sa ating batas, or wala tayong habol sa kanila?
Well, Your Honor, if we can identify that the money went into these junket operators, then the same would be frozen. However, when we filed, well, in fact, we already filed a petition to freeze the account of Blueberry. And because within our investigation, we were able to identify only up to Blueberry. So after Blueberry, we didn't know where the money went.
They're telling us now, it went to junket operator. Did they withhold that information previously? Or was that always, were you upfront with that information every time?
We're just hearing it for the first time, Your Honor. So,
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's not correct, Your Honor. Last week, March 22, we submitted a response. AMLAC wrote us and say, where is Wei Kang Shu? Can you give us information on him and the players under him? And we responded, Your Honor, in the manner that we responded to PAGCOR, and we gave the same details, Your Honor, correcting the mistake and giving them the details of all the transactions that we've submitted to this committee. That was March 22.
Attorney Abad, can you kindly check your records if
yes,
this
Your
information
Honor,
was given?
we filed a petition for freeze order against Bloomberg's account much earlier, Your Honor. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we filed it on March, I think March 11, Your Honor.
But attorney, if you had information on March 22 that there was another account that this money went to, then you could have also filed a freeze order on that account, because then that would compel these junket operators to at least show up and cooperate with your investigation.
Well, that's what we did, Your Honor. After we filed a petition for freeze against Bloomberg's account, we wrote, Attorney Tan is correct when he said that we wrote Bloomberg to get information on all those junket operators. And yes, we received a reply from Bloomberg, but and we are in the process of dissecting these reports from Bloomberg, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Abad, please act on this information because if the money is not, kailangan natin ng yung pera, no? Kasi $81 million to na involved ng mga Pilipino sa pagnanakaw sa Bangladesh. I mean, clearly, I'm not saying who exactly is involved, but we're sure Filipinos are involved. At nakakahiya talaga na, yung perang yan, baka nasa sistema natin, kailangan natin talaga ibalik yan. So please use that information of Attorney Tan. You don't want to mention that name, but it is already with AMLC.
That's correct, Your Honor. We don't want to mention it in public because they're operating
Okay.
on a regular course.
Okay. AMLC will investigate. I'd like to ask this Midas. Attorney Nepomuceno, you know my questions already. Nung pumasok yung pera sa inyo, ano nangyari sa pera?
Yes, Your Honor, the case of Midas Casino. We have appointed Eastern Hawaii as our sub-agent. So the money, it does not go to the account of BIKI, which is our company. It goes to the account of Eastern
So,
Hawaii.
nakila Mr. Wong pa rin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wong, magkano po yung... So, meron tayong 600 tsaka 18 na in-cash na right now, hindi tayo nagkasundo kung ano nangyari. Meron tayong 1.3 billion in Soler, na sabi po nila, umabot na sa foreign junket operator. Yung pera po na pumasok sa Midas, nasa inyo pa po ba?
Yung 1B nasa Eastern Hawaii Ratio Company, Casino, nandun po at dinaro na 550, may natitira ako. Yung 450 po, binayaran sa akin utang. Nandun po. Pwede i-counted po yun. Anytime pwede isabit po sa inyo kung hindi po.
So, yung 550 million pesos,
Dinaro po.
meaning ginawang chips.
Opo, ginawang chips po. Opo, dinaro po.
Okay. Nilalaro, meaning it's still being used.
Opo.
Hindi natin tinigil yung paggamit ng
Tinigil po nung March 2. March 2, tinigil po.
So, magkano intact pa po? May magkano pa po yung intact?
Yung natira po dun sa laro, more or less nasa 14 million ba?
Dollars?
No, pesos po.
14?
40.
Out of 550 million.
Opo.
Actually, out of 950 million.
No, 1 B po yun. Di ba?
1 billion.
450 million po, binayaran sa utang ko po.
Okay.
Opo. Yung 550 po, may natira pa ho, 40 plus million pesos po.
So, you're saying may 40 million pang natitira.
Opo.
Ano nangyari dun sa 510 million? Nilaro?
Nilaro po.
Pag nilalaro mo yung chips, hindi kasi ako familiar. Pag nilalaro mo yung chips, kailangan pang i-encash yun, di ba? Para makuha mo yung bilang cash or nakuha nila bilang chips.
Pagka pinasok, kukuha ko ng dead chips po. Yung
Okay.
dead chips po, tapos sa laro, pag nalaro po sila, pwede ko nila kunin cash. Pero kung, kunyari, 1 million kinuha mo, naglaro ka lang, naging 1.5, yung 500 pwede ko kunin ng cash.
So,
Yung 1 million, ipapalik ko.
So, intact pa ba yung chips worth 550 million?
Hindi na po. Natalo po sila eh, na mga nasa 40 million something po.
Natalo sa Midas.
Opo. Pwede po nasa record po ng PACOR, kung i-record nyo, pwede man po isubmit para makita po.
Meaning, pwede bang ibalik yung pera?
Yung 40 million plus po.
Hindi, yung 510, actually, sa totoo lang, alam ko may utang siya sa'yo, pero kahit yun, galing yun sa nakaw na pera.
Pero yung 450 po, inaano ko po, binano po.
Kaya, so,
Well, 450 million po.
opo. But, if I'm not mistaken, if that is part of an illegal transaction, pwede yan makuha pa, di ba? Attorney Aban. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. So, yung 450 namin mo nasa iyo pa?
Opo.
Okay. Yung 510, nilaro sa Midas, which is under PACOR, pwede ba bang ibalik yun? I don't know the answer, Mr. Manalastas.
Considered as done transaction kasi yun eh. And I think we will be chasing a lot of players na natalo.
So, but,
Yeah.
tama naman yung sinasabi ni Mr. Wong, no? 550 yung nilaro.
Yes.
510 natalo sa casino, sa Midas, which is run by PACOR. And you're saying we cannot return that money. That's with the house, right? That's sa PACOR na yan, di ba?
Nasa junket operator na.
Which is Mr. Kim Wong.
Yes.
So nasa kanya yung 510 million.
Well, considered as done deal lang kasi yun eh. It has been lost. So,
Sorry yung perang yan, may 510 million na laro, natalo. Nasa inyo po ba? Nasa Midas o nasa PACOR? Kaya nyo po yung, where is that cash?
Ako na po magpaliwanag.
Opo, sige, go ahead.
Yung junket po, kami po yung Isnaway, nag-ooperate sa Mandas po. So yung 550 million po, chinekin po. So dinalo mga players po, paikot-ikot po, pag nanalo po sila, kunyari, sinasabi ko po sa inyo po kanina, pag 1 million nanalo, 500, kinukuha nila. Pag natalo, magpapawas naman yung chip sila. So may record po yan, kaya ano ko po sa inyo, sinasuggest ko po sa inyo, pakukuha natin sa PAGCOR, nakamanifest ano kung sino, para isubmit po sa community nyo po.
Okay, we can do that definitely. No? Tanong ko, nasa yung pera? Nasa Eastern Hawaii? Nasa PAGCOR? Nasa Midas? Yung
Nasa Eastern Hawaii po.
Eastern Hawaii.
Pag sinasabi nyo yung pera, 550, nasa Eastern Hawaii.
But you're considering that a bank transaction kasi nilaro na.
Nilaro po.
Okay. May tanong ako, Attorney Aban. Alam ko, kung ma-establish na yung perang gamit mo, illegal ang pinanggalingan, balik-balik yung pera, di ba? I mean, for stolen goods, alam ko parang gano'n, if I'm not mistaken. In this case, meron pang 1 billion po dyan na galing po sa illegal na transaction. Pwede po bang mahabol yung pera yan o hindi na siya mahabol?
That should be recovered, Your Honor. However, the problem is when we filed a petition to freeze the accounts of Eastern Hawaii, where supposedly 1 billion pesos was transferred. At the time the freeze order was issued, the account of Eastern Hawaii is left with nothing, Your Honor.
Na zero na.
Zero na. Nothing was frozen as far as the account of Eastern Hawaii is concerned.
So, Mr. Wong, nalipat mo yung pera sa ibang account?
Hindi po. Pinasok ko po sa Eastern Hawaii, tapos yung 200 million, binayaran ko po sa Soler.
Okay.
Yung 200 million po, binayaran ko po sa utang ko.
Okay.
Sa bangko.
At yung 550,
Yung binayaran ko lang sa Soler. Pero dito sa loob ng Landas po. Pwede mo nga po makole kung
Kung
sinasabi
nasaan yung pera.